Because when it gets into the atmosphere, it stays there. Research has proven that it stays in the atmosphere, it gets into streams and rivers when it settles, it gets into the soil. When it gets into the atmosphere, it comes back as chemical rain. It never leaves the system. And when it gets into your body, when you inhale it, like you're saying, when you inhale it, it's just like the way they distill appetition. You see, the vapor goes through metals, it cools, and it turns into water. So that turns into solid inside your body.
Which part of the body? Is it the lung area?
It goes, some it goes into the lungs, some it goes into the bloodstream, your brain.
So why are people in authority
and
allowing mercury in our system?
If you have seen somebody who is sick,
oh God,
from mercury inhalation and others, you see them shaking like they have Parkinson's disease.
I think I saw one of your videos where you were talking to one of the gold dealers.
Yeah.
And then he was shaking. He said
his hands were shaking,
almost the nervous breakdown.
To the extent that he cannot even hold a pen to write, let alone hold any object, even spoon
and
to
that
eat.
is as a result of the mercury inhalation.
Yes, mercury inhalation.
And so if these things are tormenting us, harassing us, creating problems, why are we allowing this? So earlier when you asked a certain question, you talk about rural, what was the word you even used? The rural settings for them to appreciate what is happening. Have they come to terms? Have they come to realize the harm as a result of the galamsey activities or operations? The heavy metals that we are talking about, the mercuries, the cyanides, and all those things, have they come to terms with it?
You see, many of them come to terms with it at a later stage, at a chronic stage where they are dying.
Wow.
So far, all the people I have met, it's either they have become so sick and they have tried all manner of remedies. Initially, when it starts, they think it's spiritual.
Whoa.
Many of them. They say, and so they go to every length to try all manner of concoctions and prayers and other things. The young man I met in Samra Boy, who was almost dying because he was swollen from head to toe. Swollen, so swollen, the feet swollen, the face swollen and all that. And I learned he has an end-stage kidney related ailment.
Fair enough.
And when the doctors could not find what was killing him, they now asked him to do a toxicology test. And it came out, David, the amount that your bloodstream can handle is 15 micrograms per deciliter. The guy's own was 100 micrograms per deciliter in his blood.
85 more?
Yes.
How old is this young guy you're talking about?
He was 25.
Was it active in galamsey? Active?
Very active. I have also met a woman who died, and this was the relative who was telling me that the old woman was very strong. Then all of a sudden, she started developing a whole lot of things. They've taken her to a number of hospitals, done MRI, whatever. They could not find what was wrong with her. It was when she died. Then the sons were interested in doing an autopsy, and they found mercury, solid mercury, splattered like in her lungs like that. When he showed me the X-ray, it's like you have sprinkled something onto something.
Like they do with cement on walls.
Yeah.
When you want to do some kind of work.
And where she lives, they burn this amalgamated gold. So it's in the air. This is something that she's been breathing for a very long time. Years.
In a